Hi everybody. Well, we've been to the dentist. As you can see, that tooth remains. He's not going to take it out. He's not going to extract it. He said it's in really firmly, so he wants to leave that in, as are the others at the back. So he took two this morning, and how many is that altogether? I don't know. I can't. 8 altogether, is it? No. 10. Anyway, he took 2. Yeah. And he's going to take, I've got an appointment in a couple of weeks' time. He's going to take another, I'm not sure whether he said 2 or 3, and then everything else is going to be left because they're all in solid. And I mean, he was dubious about doing them in the first place because of the alendronic stuff and what it causes the bleeding. But I've healed very well from the others he's taken out, so I've got no doubt I'm going to heal very well from these. And he's happy to go ahead, and I'm happy to, very thankful and blessed to have him as my dentist. So yeah, and you can see the little holes. I don't want to look at them. I'm looking away. So there's they are. I've got some water in my mouth still, so she's bleeding. So all is done. I went in and he saw him look, and he said, "You're all right." And I said, "But I was bone in my back," and he says, "What happened? Did you fall?" And I said, "No, I've only got a sneeze. I'm likely to break a bone because of the osteo." Oh my gosh, my head has just started to ache. It really has. Boom. So I said, I don't know how I did it. Got no idea. But I felt it, and I mean, this isn't what I said to him, but I said when it first went, a week or so ago, I felt something go in the middle of my back. And then, as I said to you the other day, it's come around to my left side, and now it's seems to have shot all the way around to my right side. So, more x-ray, another x-ray tomorrow, and take it from there, I suppose. It's just one thing after another, after another. Still haven't got the bloody plumbing done, but we do have somebody reputable, very reputable company coming in later in the week, next week. I was just thinking, not quite my first drink, because I did have some sips earlier, but came back and got into bed, and I fell asleep, and Harriet fell asleep as well, right by me, and we both slept for, how long did we sleep? About 3.5 hours. straight through. Got up, I put Harriet's a late lunch out, and she doesn't have any problem with eating, but sort of had to say, you know, you're coming, food, and, you know, sort of tempted her downstairs, and she went and she ate half of it, decided she wanted to come back up for a nap, so she's come back up for a nap. Does anybody know, when cats are in heat, have their first season, like she's coming up to now? One of her sisters is already, and I don't know how it goes with cats, or what to expect mood-wise. I mean, I know, like, the physical signs I'm going to say, but mood-wise and mood changes, because she's been really odd since Friday, and all she's wanted to do, well, she follows me everywhere like a shadow anyway, but all she seemed to want to do is snuggle up and lie on my head again in the bed, which is lovely. But I'm just wondering whether it's because she senses that I'm not 100%, or whether it's to do with her first season, or whether it might be both, I suppose. I just hope she's not unwell herself. How do you tell? I bought her some nail scissors, so paw clippers, so I'm going to have a go at that the weekend when I've got somebody here who can hold her and stroke her and calm her down while Mummy gets to grip with the paws. That'd be a good name for a house, wouldn't it? Paws. So anyway, I'm really pleased with myself. The dentist said well done, and I think it was well done because I didn't flinch, and no problems till that headache just went bump. I didn't move while he did them, they were just fine. I'm looking forward to getting the next done, and then we're going to talk about what's going to happen teeth-wise and with my jaw, and what sort of teeth, denture, whatever I'm going to have. That one stays anyway. He said once you've got your teeth in, your proper teeth, and once you've got your top set of teeth, it's going to look a lot smaller. It's not going to stick out like, well, I said it, an elephant's tusk. So that's good to know. I haven't looked on the internet, as you might be aware, except for this morning before going out to the dentist. I did have a look at what was going on with Foodie, and somebody mentioned, was it Dixie? I can't remember. When I asked for ideas about what I should be looking at because I haven't been around for a few days, and she mentioned looking at her and her white knighting for a PEDO again. So I didn't know anything about that. This morning I did browse around a little and found the person concerned, and oh my goodness, has she picked a doozy to white knight for now. Terrible person. Another one who beats up elderly people. He beats up his grandmother, I think, and put her in hospital. So I will be doing a reaction on that once I've seen what she said, what her reaction has been, and I'll be back probably a little bit later on. I've got some coffee and letting it go cold-ish. because there's no hot drinks, but I don't like cold coffee or tea, so I let it get so tepid, and then I'll drink it. So one more lot of extractions, and then it's sorting out all the bits and my teeth, and I'll be back later on with a reaction to Miss Booty. Speak to you all later. Bye bye. Oh, and if any of you does have experience of cats and seasons and what have you, please leave me a comment and let me know whether what's going on with Adam is all part and parcel of her coming into season, because I don't know, I haven't got the foggiest. I'll be back later.